What's up, X Factor Nation? This is X Factor 27 coming back to you guys again today. It is officially time for the preview and predictions of who I think all is going to win at WrestleMania 41 for night 1 and night 2. I didn't separate it on nothing. I just looked at the full match card. I'm just going to go match by match and just think about who I think is going to win and why and stuff like that. So, also, I want to show you guys my shirt. Shout out to my boy John Cena. Planet Euphoria, you guys want to check it out, man. I know it's kind of hard to see, kind of like with the back, but other than that, let's get into it. The first match I think is gonna kick off WrestleMania 41. It's gonna start off with a bang. We got main event Jey Uso challenging the Ring General Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's a 99.9% chance Jey Uso is winning this match. Mainly because we have seen this match at least 2 or 3 times already, and Jey has always came up short. But ever since Gunther beat the no yeet out of Jimmy, Jey has gotten serious and kind of got out his own head. So I feel like that's the story they're going for. So I feel like Jey got this in the bag, man. So Jey Uso will be our next World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm really looking forward to it. I know the entry is going to be crazy for Jey. I already know that for sure. So much aura for him is going to be done for that. So I'm really looking forward to that for real. Gunther, this would be his second WrestleMania where he has lost. WrestleMania 39, he won because he was still Intercontinental Champion. But he has lost at 40 to Sammy, and now he's probably going to lose to Jey at WrestleMania 41. So next year, WrestleMania 42 in New Orleans, Gunther gonna have to pick up some wins because his WrestleMania streak is like kind of going the opposite way of the Undertaker. So, but he'll pick it back up though. He's a ring general for real. So I'm really looking forward to this. But I think Jey has that down pat. Next match, Liv is so pretty. Her and Valkyria and Babe all on fine. But we're not here for that. Focus at work. Okay, so we got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Valkyria for the women's tag team championships. Liv and Raquel are gonna hold them championships for a long time, man. So they're gonna retain, but I feel like Bayley's gonna turn heel on Lyra. And that's going to set up a feud between Bayley and Lyra. And we can finally get some development with this freaking Intercontinental Championship. This Women's Intercontinental Championship. No development has been made with this championship. Nothing for real. So this is going to be a big feud for Lyra and Bayley. So I feel like Bayley's turning on Lyra for real. And she's going to come after Lyra for the Intercontinental Championship. So, yeah. I don't care. Bayley can turn evil and miss she want to, but I need to focus. We must remain focused, my brothers. So we got the War Raiders versus the New Day. War Raiders been great. I like the War Raiders a lot. New Day got this, hands down. It's well deserved. I didn't like how they did my boy Big E, but the New Day has been killing at his heels. I hate to sound like a hater and stuff, because I don't like how they did Big E. But Kofi and Xavier really stepped up their game with their heel turn. So I'm really looking forward to it for real. New Day gets this. Unless Big E interferes some kind of way. No. But I feel like the New Day got this. And we're going to have new tag team champions. So, yeah. So I don't even know I was looking through the card. I didn't see Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford on there. So very interesting to see that, but New Day wins this easily. I feel like it's time for a change. This is gonna be a match. We got the we got Damian Priest. I'm gonna leave that joke alone. Versus the third biggest hater he don't kind of dropped off a little bit recently. I'm just gonna call him Drew McIntyre, to be honest with you. One of the biggest haters in wrestling is Drew McIntyre. He's not a number no more because I kind of lost count of the countdowns and rankings and stuff. But Drew's still a hater. But in a street fight, I think it is. Drew wins this. Damian can take a loss, and especially after what happened to Drew last year at WrestleMania 40, he's due for a win at WrestleMania 41 for real, for real. Priest can take the loss, he'll be perfectly fine. And if they want to run it back 1 or 2 more times, Damian can get it back at Backlash, and then they can have a rubber match at the next pay-per-view after Backlash. So yeah, that Drew McIntyre, I think, got this. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I want to give a huge shout out to Naomi. I'm loving her heel work. I was kind of skeptical at first with her heel turn, but I love toxic women. I don't know what it is about me. I need to get that out of my system for some apparent reason. Jade Cargill wins this. They building Jade up as the next big thing. She's finally going on her solo run, and I think that's going to lead to another match that I'm going to talk about later down the road in this video. That's going to lead to it for real. But Naomi, she's going to do her best, but Jade Cargill wins it easily, in my honest opinion. It's going to be a fight, but Jade wins it for real. You got Rey Mysterio versus this mysterious luchador, El Grande Americano. I have no idea who he is, but Rey Mysterio wins this. And we finally get to see who this mysterious person is. I think it might be Stone Cold. I'm just playing, but we all know it's Chad Gable under here, man. I think I'm 99.9999999% sure it's Chad Gable, but I ran out of breath. But yeah, I feel like Rey Mysterio. Rey has to win this because he pretty much has to unmatch Chad Gable pretty much. So Rey gets another WrestleMania win. So shout out to Rey for that, probably. My LA Knight, versus Jacob. Stuff like this. LA Knight is the United States champion. He would not be United States champion after WrestleMania. Jacob Fatu is gonna win his first single gold, well over freaking due, and he better hold that belt like he did when he had the tag team championship for that day or that week before he had to give it up to the Tongaloa, Tamalo, yeah. So I get them confused sometimes, but Jacob Fatu would be our next United States champion, and he's gonna hold that thing for a long time. I feel like it's so overdue, and they better let him talk in the press conference after he wins, because I really like Jacob Fatu. I've been following him for a long time. I still don't know what Hikuleo is. I really don't know. Hikuleo just got Thanos, I guess. So I don't know for real. So Jacob Fatu is our next United States champion. This is the first one that I'm kind of iffy about, guys. We got my boy Braun Breaker, Penta, second biggest hater in wrestling. He's still number 2 in my opinion. He ain't moving no time soon. Finn Balor and Dominique Mysterio. Braun Breaker's not leaving here Intercontinental Champion. I think his time with the Intercontinental Championship is done for. I got it between 2 people. My boy Penta, which I feel like he would be a great Intercontinental Champion. But this is the X Factor. I got Dominique Mysterio winning. I think it's about time Dom actually gets a singles run with the Intercontinental Championship. This be his first single run since the North American Championship in NXT for that little stint. They turned on Finn Balor, and I heard rumors saying that Finn was turning babyface anyway after WrestleMania. So this would be perfect for him for that. And then him and Dom confused for the Intercontinental Championship. But I'm gonna say 60% Dom, 40% Penta, and Penta can beat Dom later for it, because he ain't gonna have no problem taking out Dom for real. But I got Dominique Mysterio with this one. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I love AJ Styles to death, but Logan Paul's winning this match. They kind of feel like that's what they're setting up for real, and stuff. And so Logan Paul wins this. I feel like that's a foregone conclusion. I could be wrong unless there's some other factors in play that they've been building up as well, but I feel like Logan Paul got this one. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. This is another one I've been thinking about. As much as I want Tiffany to win, Charlotte's not losing. She's not. Mm-mm. It would make sense if Charlotte lost. It would be good character development for Tiffy. Legitimize the next generation of people and stuff like that. And this feud kind of picked up a little bit actually ever since that little back and forth and they went off strip and stuff like that. Really happy to see that and stuff. But let's be honest. Charlotte winning a Royal Rumble and doing all that good stuff. She's losing. Tiffany's losing that championship to Charlotte. As bad as I hate it, it's gonna happen. We all tired of Charlotte, and we only just beginning with it for real. So, Charlotte Fast Salad is gonna win. So, I'm not gonna talk about that one much more for real. This gonna come back to Jade. We got Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky versus Bianca Belair. Bianca has been wearing all black, looking like a black symbiote Spider-Man. Lord, I love her. And then she's been getting booed everywhere, Bianca. And you know with black, what that means with Triple H storytelling. That means you're evil. Unless you're Rhea Ripley. Let her find herself in EO too. Bianca wins. Bianca turns heel. Naomi comes out there to help her. And I feel like that's what's going to lead with Jade coming over and stuff like that. It was all part of that master plan to get Bianca to be World Heavyweight Champion. And we're going to get a heel Bianca, and I'm down for it, for real. Like I said, I love toxic women. And this is the one woman I've been wanting to go toxic for a long time because I loved her first stint in NXT when she had that mouth on her. Pause, like with the attitude and stuff like that. But I don't think we're going to get that. I feel like we're going to get a serious, evil Bianca Belair with Naomi at her side. So, and that's gonna lead to Jade probably at SummerSlam beating her and capturing her first championship. But if Bianca don't win, I got Io retaining, but I feel like Bianca's gonna be the one to win this championship. Alright. The first main event of night one. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk with Paul Heyman in his corner versus the OTC, my tribal chief. The head of the table. I'm not going to glaze him no more. Roman Reigns. I got Seth winning. I really do. Something's going to happen. Roman's not, I don't know. This is the one that kind of get me. For real. This one, the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship, and the one I'm about to talk about too. After this one, I got Seth winning because I feel like Seth. This is my fever dream. CM Punk cashing in his favor with Paul Heyman to be at his corner because you know that some Paul Heyman say he been wanting to do CM Punk for a long time. That's just off real for even Triple H was over creative and so that's when Vince McMahon was still over stuff and good stuff like that. Paul, I think, goes with Seth. If Paul doesn't go with Seth, Paul stays with CM Punk, and but Seth Rollins finds a way to cause both of them to match. I feel like CM Punk is going to be the one to take the pin, though, so that can end that chapter of the Seth Rollins and CM Punk feud. But we still have the feud between Roman Reigns and CM Punk. So I think that might end up being what it is because I have heard rumors and reports that they're saying Roman Reigns versus CM Punk is slated for SummerSlam because our tribal chief is going on another great hiatus. Got to recharge and build more muscles or something like that. I don't know. He's tribal chief and do whatever he wants to. So yeah. So I would like for Paul Heyman to go with Seth. That would be a very interesting dynamic. But I feel like Seth got this hands down. I mean, Roman can take another loss, CM Punk can take a loss, so it is what it is. So, yeah. This. I got John Cena winning. There's a couple ways this can work out. I gotta drink some water before I say this, guys. Because I'm about to run my mouth for a minute. Okay, let me word this right. Something's gonna happen. I know The Rock is gonna probably be there to cause interference. Stone Cold will probably be there this year. And something, because I feel like he's gonna come this year and he's gonna stun The Rock and he's gonna oversell the stunner like he always do. But The Rock did this with John Cena. Bad Blood, he did 3. We got a third factor somewhere. I got 2 choices. One, it could be Jay. I highly doubt it be Jay though, because he's one of the biggest babyface unless they turn him heel. I mean, he's part of the group or whatever. It would be very good for his character if he did. But the other X factor in all this, he does not have a match. They say he's gonna have a match. I think it's Randy Orton. Randy Orton turns on Cody and RKO's him. John Cena puts Cody in the STF. Cody passes out. John Cena is a 17-time world champion. And he gets rid of the championship Cody has and gets the spinner belt. There's a reason they brought that spinner belt back and they updated that spinner belt. That's not the old spinner belt. That is an updated version of that spinner belt. And we got too good of a heel John Cena that we need to see more of. And there are reports, and they already official reports saying the dates he's going to be after WrestleMania 41 too as well. So I feel like John Cena wins this, and we get to see a heel John Cena for a little bit. Cody's gonna go away for a while. Well deserved break. This dude, he needs to be at home with his wife, his daughter, and his dog. Cody, if you watch this, I highly doubt you watch it. If you lose, man, get some rest. I know wrestling is your life and it's in your blood. Go work out, do your cardio, come home and just chill until SummerSlam or something like that, so you can eventually get your championship back, hopefully, from this evil, toxic John Cena that I like for some apparent reason. Pause, but yeah. I got John Cena winning, guys. But yeah, I'm really. This isn't the most hyped WrestleMania like 39 and 40, like I said in my other video. You guys check that out if you can too, but it's on the channel. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We're gonna have 9 hours of coverage both days. So if you guys want me to talk about Stand and Deliver, the NXT one, for WrestleMania, you guys let me know, and I would gladly talk about that as well. So, but other than that, you guys have a good day, and X Factor out.